Hi guys, Nick Ferrari is like a dog with a bone when it comes to working from home. He has obsessed over this issue since the pandemic began. He has said on a number of occasions that he believes it is wrong and that workers are either taking advantage to be lazy or just want to get one over on their bosses. A caller to the show managed to introduce the topic as part of the cost of living crisis, and both the lady phoning the show and Nick Ferrari are wrong about this. Have a listen.
Does it matter that compared to Germans and the French and the Italians, we're not going to the office as much as other European countries?
I don't think it matters that much because each country has their own culture. But what I wanted to say was, given the rising costs in energy bills, it will be really interesting to see how the working from home numbers change come the autumn and the winter.
Wow, aren't you smart? That's because if you can save 5 days of heating your home and using the hot water and goodness knows what else, and let the boss pay, you're probably going to go in, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly.
I tell you what, Carmela's got a very bright daughter. Nadia, you'll be sure to ring me again soon, huh?
Thank you.
That's a really interesting point. Hey, honey, we could save. Well, let's say you're going 1.5 days. We could save 3.5 days of electric and/or gas and/or hot water and/or cooking and everything else by going to something called the office. It might catch on.
Why is he obsessed with people going into the office? I'd like to investigate this further, but not today. Now, there are a number of problems with this, of course. People don't live in their offices. People spend a few hours at home in the morning and a few hours at home in the evening. So during those days when they're actually going into the office, they're still going to have to heat their homes and turn on lights and be exposed to the cost of living crisis. So I know maybe Nick Ferrari would like people to move permanently into their offices, but that's not going to happen, or at least not for now. People will, even if they move into the office, even if they travel to the office, they're still going to run up a bill. And of course, he's missing the bigger point here, commuting costs. And commuting costs in Britain are some of the highest in Europe. Train tickets, bus tickets are very expensive. And even if you don't use those, if you don't use public transport, use your car, you still have to put petrol in your car. And if you don't have canteen facilities in your job, maybe you have to go to a bar or restaurant or a takeaway or something to have some lunch. So that's still a cost. But I think commuting costs are probably the biggest. Now, unless you live within walking distance or cycling distance from your office, you're going to experience massive costs. So once again, Nick Ferrari, his obsession with getting people out of their homes and into the offices completely misses the point. It's probably, and also somebody has said in regards to this, you know, if it's cold in your home, you can put on an extra jumper or you can put on a jacket. You can't reduce the prices of transport. You can't control the price of petrol. So working from home probably is cheaper than going into the office, even during a cost of living crisis. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.